Welcome in. Week 14. Holy crap. Week 14 already. Guys, if you are here watching us, hopefully that means that you're still in the running to be in the playoffs or are in the playoffs, whatever. But hopefully it means you have not been eliminated. And if you have been eliminated and you're just here hanging out with us, thanks. That's pretty cool.
You can come cry on my shoulder if you're mourning not making the playoffs. I've got a couple of leagues like that. One of them is Brandon's league, and
actually both of us, to be exact. Both
did not go well for me in that league this year. The scoring was different. I didn't draft well. Lost Burrow right out of the gate. Like it did not go.
There are a lot of excuses over there.
They're all my own fault. They're all my own fault. The reasons. I'm not blaming anybody but myself. But
I'm just saying I lost Burrow in a league and I still made the playoffs there. So I'm just saying thank you, Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart carried me after that.
Because of the scoring, I drafted Burrow earlier than I should have.
Yeah, that makes sense. Couldn't
recover. And it hamstrung me. But
well, I took Burrow at 3-1 and it.
Oh well.
I think I took him in the fourth still.
Yeah. So yeah, mine was rough. I was pairing him up with Jamar Chase. So anyways, that's a whole nother story. I actually have a couple leagues where I really screwed up the draft and somehow I'm in the playoffs. And so I'll take it for sure, but I shouldn't be there in some of these leagues. In fact, I'll find one to talk about. And while I look for that, Brandon, how you doing, man?
Doing good. Excited to be back this week. Speaking of that, in one of my leagues, I'm in a Superflex league. And my QBs are Daniel Jones and Baker Mayfield. Obviously, coming out of draft, I'm like, it's not going to be well, but it worked out good.
Worked out pretty well for you, I'd say.
Yeah.
Nice.
As long as, Baker ended up playing with his shoulder issue. And as long as Daniel Jones doesn't break his leg all the way through, then he should be fine.
Yeah.
So.
Which we'll talk more about.
Tyler Shaw.
Shuck. They call it Shuck, and it doesn't look that way at all. It's stupid.
Shuff. Gotcha.
Shuff, but they say Shuck.
Yeah, I thought it was Shao when I first saw him. I was like,
it's stupid. It's all dumb. But what do I know? Kyle, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I think I'm still full from Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
But very enjoyable holiday. I hope everybody had an enjoyable holiday. Dallas won.
Yeah, that's great. I'm sure that upset a lot of people, though.
Dallas won and Philly lost. Like, what more could I ask for, right?
Exactly.
Holiday right there.
I gotta love that.
And Washington.
So if you're watching right now, tell us what your favorite food at the holiday was. I'm curious on what your favorite food was. I'm a sweet potato guy. I really enjoyed some sweet potatoes this last week, so I'm curious what everyone else likes too. So, Brandon, what's your favorite food at Thanksgiving?
At Thanksgiving, it's not turkey. I can say that.
Yeah, it's really I will say though, we had an amazing smoked turkey.
Really?
At my dad's. Our stepbrother smoked this turkey that was just pretty out of this world. I'm not gonna lie. For turkey, it was really good. Granted, I would rip off the turkey leg, so I get the dark meat.
Yeah.
Plus being it's like being at the state fair, man. It was nice.
Well, I'm usually a dark meat guy too, but this was really. I had white meat and it was really good. Usually white meat's too dry, but he nailed it.
Yeah. I like to go more on the dessert side.
Okay.
But I'm gonna stick with food. My aunt cooks some really good mac and cheese.
Okay. I do love some.
Can't go wrong with. I like having ham on Thanksgiving. Yeah, and if I can get something just out of the ordinary, believe it or not, I'm not a dressing. It's dressing or a stuffing guy. It's not me.
Not me.
I like stuffing's yummy.
I would say just somewhere out of the box. Sometimes my family does barbecue, a little bit of barbecue. So
I like that.
Some different, yeah. So,
I like it.
I would say so.
Now you did bring up a good argument that my wife and I like to have. Is mac and cheese a Thanksgiving side?
Yeah.
Part of the Thanksgiving meal?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it is, right?
Yeah.
And so I don't know. They had that at her work, a question about that too, that she made, and she put it up on the board and everyone was voting, and a lot of middle ground there. A lot of people weren't quite sure. And I'm like,
decide.
I mean, I don't know. I think for sure it is.
Yeah, 100%.
Anyway, I'm going to tell you about this draft that I had. I'm in 4th place in our home league. Okay, it's a keeper league. I got to keep 2 players. I kept McCaffrey and Achane. Okay, there's a big reason why I'm in 4th place in here. But
Yeah.
I had traded away the previous season my 1st and 2nd round pick. So I had no 1st or 2nd round pick. Okay. Then I drafted Kittle, who got hurt for a large chunk of the season there. Joe Mixon, who didn't play the entire season. So I might as well have not had a 4th round pick. 5th round, I picked Brian Robinson, who immediately got traded to the 49ers as a backup to McCaffrey. So I haven't started him. I'll say so. I might as well not have had a 5th round. Then I got Waddle in the 6th round. Then Bo Nix, who was totally underperformed. Chris Godwin, who just finally started playing in the 8th round. Pittman, who I thought I shouldn't have taken.
Wow.
Yeah, Pittman at 9.6. Justin Fields, who got benched. I got him at 10.5. Isaac Guerrero, who I thought was going to be my backup to McCaffrey, my handcuff, and so I ended up dropping him. And then I got the Bills defense, Josh Downs, Darnell Mooney, Jalen Wright, and Eric Arroyo. Or Elijah Arroyo, I mean. So what a worthless draft. And I'm at 4th place league right now. So I'm rolling, baby. I'm rolling. I'm playing that waiver wire.
Who's the quarterback you said?
$0. Do what?
Who was the quarterback, or you just didn't have a quarterback?
So I took Bo Nix and Justin Fields, but I ended up picking up Daniel Jones really early. So he has helped me a little bit too. So between Bo Nix and Justin Fields, Bo Nix and Daniel Jones, Fields started the first 4 games for me. And I actually lost when he got benched. I lost that matchup because he got me 4 points, got benched, and then I lost by 2 or 3 points or something. I'm like, seriously? What a way to lose a week. So anyway, worthless draft, and still ended up in 4th place right now. And that's probably where I'll end up as the 4 seed in the playoffs. So, man, wild. Unless Kyle beats me in there this week. But if he pulls a couple players and takes it easy on me, that would be fantastic. Just throwing that out there.
Just some full-blown collusion from the committee.
You're locked in as the 3 seed.
I agree.
I mean, I feel like a little brotherly love. Never heard of. Never mind. Makes me think of Philly too much. Never mind.
Push.
Beat me. Oh man, but we can all agree that we hate Philly. Anyways, all right.
Yes.
No number 15. Yo, what's up? Do y'all answer fantasy questions? That's what we're here for. That's why we're live, man.
Hit us with them.
Yep. So if you got questions, that's what we are here for. Slowest chat we've had all season. That must mean that a lot of people got knocked out of the playoffs. That's all I've.
Yeah.
I don't believe that, because everybody that's in our chat makes playoffs.
That's true. Everyone in our chat does make playoff.
In fact, we've still got a couple of guys that owe me money from past championships that I didn't get my cut from the winnings.
Yeah,
that's true.
You got to get that.
Yeah, no joke. I don't know what's up with that. So, yeah, hopefully.
Where's Jorge? He owes me for the last 3 years.
Oh, man. All right. Let's see. No number says, should I trade Drake London? I have buy secured in playoffs, okay, but I'm scared about my wide receiver core. I only have Tet, BTJ, and Jawan. Besides London, I'm seeing news London might be done for the year. First of all, that your trade deadline hasn't passed is interesting.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah,
which also makes me wonder: is this redraft or dynasty? Because if you don't have,
changes my answer. if it's dynasty instead of redraft.
Yeah, I mean, so if you're in dynasty, no, right? Mm-hmm. And then so redraft 10 PPR. Okay, trade deadline is tomorrow. Man, pulling off that trade deadline is going to be tough.
I mean, you can still get some for him. I might elect to keep because I'm assuming you took Drake London in the 2nd round. I haven't heard news he might be done for you. I was actually thinking he may play Sunday.
I don't know. I think I was expecting him to possibly be done. I mean, Penix, I don't know. Atlanta's not. It is risky. I'll give you that. But the problem is, who's going to trade for him, right? If it's not like a keeper league or something like that, like who's trading for Drake London with the possibility of him not playing, right? So I don't know what you're going to be able to pull off there. I actually traded for Drake week 3, I think. Ladd plus Brees for Drake and Travion. Hey, good get on Travion. That's finally paying off. And Ladd hasn't been much of anything. I mean, he's fine.
I guess my question would be, do you have people already showing interest in Drake?
Yeah.
Or are you going to have to go out and seek somebody? I don't know. You said you got to buy. I assume there's another team that might be interested that is already locked into playoffs.
That's tough.
Being hurt, I'm not sure you're going to be able to like upgrade much, if that makes sense.
I'm trying to even think what other receiver you could maybe get. Somebody who's consistent.
Yeah,
it don't even got to be a top wide receiver. Just somebody, I guess, you just need for the playoffs to be consistent.
Yeah,
but you got to trade to somebody that's in the playoffs too. It can't be somebody that's I don't know who. I just don't know who will fall for that.
Yeah, I agree. Because they're saying
it's on the line. I mean, he says trying to get a Booker or Jefferson plus a piece.
I thought about Jefferson. I thought about him.
Yeah. Most people have a hard time trading him just because of his name. I don't think you get a hold of Ibuka. I don't know.
That's tough, man. I mean, the Falcons are 4-8. They're not really in playoff contention. I don't know why they would bring him back. I mean,
well, it says he's day to day now with a chance to return this week. So
I don't know, dude. I bet he's out at least one more. But if he's already possible week back 14, it probably means he's back week 15. If you got the bye, I mean, if you're going to trade him here, you have to make sure you get a good deal. Like, it has to be a good deal. Don't trade him for a bag of Skittles, like, because it's possible he comes back and helps you go, like, well, you don't even need him until week 16 because you got a first round bye. So
this might be a stretch. I thought a trade. Could you do AJ Brown for Drake London straight up?
Not right now.
No, there's no way.
Okay.
AJ Brown is, unless someone's willing to be like trying to sell high, they don't think he's going to keep it up. But
yeah,
I don't know, man.
Maybe try Devontae Smith and like another receiver on somebody's team, and maybe see. I mean, you're not going to get a star talent, so you might as well just take at least 2 good pieces and see if you can make that work.
I have Dak at QB, so I'm looking for Pickens Lamb. I just don't think you're going to get a deal like that.
You're not going to get either one of them right now.
I honestly, I'm thinking you sit on Drake London. I mean, you can try for these. I don't think anyone's going to go for it. But and you've got 2 weeks. You don't need him week 14. You don't need him in week 15. I mean, he'll probably be back.
Could he maybe get away with Rashee Rice? Maybe. I don't think, but could he maybe squeeze that out?
No, it's funny because like we're talking about big names. Drake London's a big name that is. These guys are producing like a sneaky, like a sneakier move to me would be like, okay, Chris Olave. He's not viewed as a top guy, but he's getting amazing numbers. He's got a really nice schedule through the playoffs. Maybe you get him in a piece for London, and you can use him right away. I'm thinking more like that direction.
It's not sexy, but
because any of these other receivers you guys are talking about, it's going to be, between Rice, Lamb, Pickens, guys like that. And you might be able to do something similar with Waddle, maybe somebody like that.
Yeah.
But Waddle would be a bad piece. Yeah.
You're going to end up, if you go for one of those other higher names, you're going to end up giving more with Drake instead of if you maybe aim for somebody a little bit lower that's a sneaky pick with a good schedule. Maybe you get something else you can use back with them.
I was going to throw out this name. It's not a sexy name, but it also depends on who this person has on their roster. But he does produce for this offense, Romeo Doubs, and maybe try to get something else. And I'm trying to get them people to at least produce.
I wouldn't go for Doubs. I could see maybe like if you're going to go even lower and try to get another piece, I'm looking at Stephon Diggs, Roma Dunze type of guy.
I don't want Diggs, man. Not right now.
I thought about Diggs, but I mean that offense right now, he's throwing air.
I'm falling off Diggs, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You only
that's
played 50% of snaps. Nah, no thanks.
it's kind of bottom of the barrel for me there. I think.
I mean, and honestly, at this point, he might have to get a receiver and a running back. You might just have to try to see if you can get that. I mean, at least play him at the flex. I mean,
Man, let's see. Do we like Egbuka, Zay, AJ Brown? I don't really like Zay. I'm not a big Zay fan right now. AJ Brown, yeah, if you can get him. Egbuka, I like Egbuka, but
he ain't been playing the best either the last few weeks. So
I mean, if you can get AJ Brown,
yeah, that's why I said go ahead and do it. Get AJ Brown. If you can
he's got a good schedule too, so I like AJ Brown. But
yeah,
but like I said,
Egbuka also has a really nice schedule.
Yeah,
he hasn't been playing great the last few weeks. A little bit tougher matchups for the passing game, but yeah, I'm good with Brown or Egbuka. Honestly, about even maybe. I'm not touching Zay with your 10-foot pole. Not doing it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's get over here real quick to some other. Finney just wants to know that plays only Dynasty. All questions will be Dynasty related going forward. Just FYI. Already traded Jettas in my 26th third for London and his 26th first. Late, to be fair.
I don't hate that.
Jettas third.
That's a significant upgrade in the 26 pick.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I think the class is supposed to be fairly deep. Jettas, Jettas is Jettas. Right now, if they're planning on sticking with McCarthy going forward, that could hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
London, though, I mean, he's really good. So I don't hate this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and London has, I mean, I don't even know if Penix is going to end up being the guy there, honestly.
I think we'll have another year there, and then they'll probably make that decision.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think, well, I mean, hell, apparently they like to draft guys a couple years before they actually need them. So
true. True.
I don't know. It'll be interesting. It just kind of depends. I mean, where they're drafting at, but I mean, at 4 and 8, they should just probably pull the plug. Just saying. Yeah, Justin Jefferson makes me a little bit nervous. Their quarterback situation. Hopefully they go get somebody else. I heard someone the other day say that Kyler Murray probably going to be in Minnesota next year. I was like, that would be pretty great, actually. That would be.
I would be pretty fine with that. I'm a Jettas owner in a dynasty league too. I understand the frustration.
Yeah, and that's only a 2-year difference too. Like Jefferson's still pretty young, so he's only 26.
Oh, Kyler's what, 28?
You what?
Kyler's what, 28, 29?
Kyler?
Yeah.
He's 28.
I don't think
Kyler Murray is 28 years old.
Okay, yes, that's not.
But Drake London's only 24. So
I get
the only thing I worry, like, I guess Minnesota's probably better with QBs than like a Cleveland or a Carolina, but it's possible. Being you said what 26 for Jettas, he could have another 5 quarterbacks before he's ready to retire in Minnesota.
Yeah, it's true. All right, let's see. Samaji 7088. That's definitely how that's said. It changed my mind. Would y'all start Adunze or Watson?
What?
100% Watson for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Watson. I'm a Watson owner. Although he is touchdown dependent, but he's been producing. So
I mean,
and ever since Kraft went down, Watson came back about the same time, and
I realized he had. Never mind. Didn't realize he had 10 targets. Never mind.
Yeah, he's been
target, dude.
Yeah, he's been the go-to guy without Kraft. Like, and the matchup against Chicago is fantastic.
Yeah.
So give me that.
What has Adunze done since? I know he started off the year strong, but I feel like that offense, they just been running about with none guy and Swift.
They've been running the hell out of that ball, dude.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, there's mouths to feed there, and I mean they're passing around. Let me see. You see like Zacchaeus getting catches. Luther Burden starting to become more involved. DJ Moore, had a little bit of
Yeah, I think DJ Moore will be there next year.
huh?
I think DJ Moore will be there next year.
No,
Probably not. I don't see why.
he'll be gone.
I don't see why they would keep him around.
Yeah.
They're just getting so many people involved there now that it's kind of like it's exactly what we kind of expected to happen. When they have Adunze, and that's why I kind of stayed away from Adunze in all my leagues, is because DJ Moore was there. Loveland's another option now that they're starting to throw to, which annoyingly they also have Cole Kmet, who got involved this week. Like, it's annoying. You don't know whose week it's going to be ever. And so it's just an annoying offense to kind of own. And that even goes back to their running backs. Is it Monongai or is it Swift or is it both? And like, what's going on in there? I don't know. I hate.
It's not a situation with Caleb Williams like it is, like, say, Dak in Dallas.
Yep.
He can feed Pickens, he can feed Lamb, he can feed Ferguson. They can all get their numbers.
All of them.
Caleb Williams picking one a game and figure it out,
Yep. Yeah, it's like you said. I mean, look at like Cincinnati, right? Higgins and Jamar Chase both going to get their points. You have teams like that. That ain't one of them. Chicago ain't one of them. So what is? Let's see. Yeah, Dunze has done nothing. Absolutely.
The last 3 weeks have been awful.
100%. Is AJ Brown going to be consistent though? I think so.
Later part of the year, he will. Yeah.
I think they're focusing on him enough, and the schedule's good enough that I think he will. Yes.
I like the schedule, man. I really do. So, and like you said, they're feeding him. I feel like they're making a point now that they're feeding him, and they're feeding him, and it's producing, right? It's not like he's catching 2 of the 8 targets. Like the efficiency is there. They threw in the ball 12 times, and there were 10 catches for 132 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like, the efficiency's there. So why would they stop? Right. Agreed. It's just like old school AJ Brown all over again. So, I mean, it's not winning them games, but I don't really care about that. That's not my problem.
Exactly.
I don't care if they win games or not. Now, if you're a Saquon Barkley owner, you are big sad. Big sad this year, because Saquon Barkley has been bad. But I don't have him in any leagues, so I ain't big sad. But we all knew last year was not repeatable.
I ain't out drafting Eagles like that,
Ugh. You don't draft Eagles. Oh, let's see what we got over here. Big one here, guys. Hey, y'all's thoughts on the squad for playoffs? It's a 12-man, 3 wide receivers, 2 running back, 1 flex. He's got Dak, JT, Jacobs, Kyron. Good Lord, you cheater. JS, Lamb, Sutton, Gatson, Texans defense. On the bench, Watson, Godwin, Wilson, Corum, Waller, Reed on IR. I love this roster, dude.
A 12-man?
That's nuts.
Are you playing with toddlers?
No kidding. Like, what kind of trades have you pulled off? I mean, good Lord. This is wild. Because even though, I mean, you had Jacobs get hurt, but you have Wilson, so that's fine. And then,
well, how did he even manage to get Wilson if his team's doing that? Is that good?
None of it makes sense, man. To have JT, but Dak has been a great surprise this year too. I mean,
yeah.
I don't think anyone expected Dak to play at the level that he's playing.
I did.
So,
no, I'm just kidding. I did not.
Yeah, I mean, and very consistent. You take away his 1 game against Denver, and he's, I guess, to Philly week 1, and that's not because he played bad, just because they were able to run all over him. He just had to hand the ball off.
It was week 1 too. It was week 1.
Javonte Williams just ran all over Philly in week 1. So that really wasn't like Dak wasn't playing good. They just didn't have to, So, yeah, that's crazy. So that's
really also have Jalen Carter, but that's to his own fault. But yeah.
Let's see. Made trades last couple weeks. Traded JMO, Woody, Javonte, Bowers, Franklin to get JT, Jacobs, Gatson, Sutton. Okay, yeah. So you made some big moves there.
Good moves.
You
with
sold
Javonte
high.
and
You
Howard.
sold high on JMO after his big game. That's smart.
Yep. Yeah, looks like you made some smart moves there. In Gadsden, you kind of bought low on him because it looked like he was kind of dropping back off. So, yeah, I like it, dude. And Sutton kind of fell off, so you got him. You didn't need it. Looks like you got rid of some depth and
Yeah.
smart move. I like kudos for being able to let go of guys like Javonte and Bowers to overall make your team better. Like,
Yeah.
good job. And this comes as Jacobs was probably hurt. Someone was needing Jacobs needing a running back at the time stuff. I mean, sounds like you played that really smart. So congrats to you on that because your team looks sick, dude. God, I wish I could get a squad like that.
I wouldn't have been able to let go of Bowers like that, but
yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
I get emotionally invested in my players.
Yeah. I mean, we were able to get JT. I
fact
don't
you
know,
got-
man.
That's the fact you got.
I'm sorry. I don't care how bad things are going. Nobody should trade JT.
No kidding. No kidding. Not right
Or
now.
Devon Achane, like them two.
I don't care. I don't care if you're 0-13. Screw everybody else in the league. I'm not trading JT.
Just hanging on out of spite.
If I don't get him in the playoffs, nobody's getting him in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Who do you like next week? Watson, Godwin, or Sutton?
He says next week. He means this week because of this week's matchup.
Yeah. I figured that.
I'm all over Watson here.
Same. I like Watson's matchup, and he's just been the man there.
Is it me? Do y'all feel Sutton's been disappointed, or that's more due to Bo Nix and he's underperforming?
Well, Bo Nix is underperforming some. Troy Franklin's really had a good year.
Okay.
And I think that's made more of a split instead of Sutton being the guy this year. So,
but Bo Nix has been disappointing.
Yeah.
Bo Nix at points looks like he's never played football in his entire life. Like, it's wild. And sometimes it's just he just loses his entire mind, and it's like I don't know how or why. Because last year it looked like this kid's going to be a stud, and so this year got drafted much higher and has been quite the letdown. Honestly, I thought he was going to do much more. So I was wrong on Bo Nix. Honestly, I thought his rushing was going to be pretty good. Last year he had 92 rushes. This year he's up to 52.
Slow that down big time.
Yeah. Speaking of rushing quarterbacks really quick, though, Daniel Jones, I know we kind of mentioned him earlier, and I wanted to go back to that really quick because his rushing upside is going to be super limited now, right? So we're talking about a guy who in week 10 against Atlanta had 7 rushes, week for that 5 rushes, scoring touchdowns, but then comes back after the bye, gets hurt against Kansas City, apparently has no rushes, right? But apparently that's where he hurt himself. And then last week against Houston, 1 rush for 6 yards. Ugh.
Yeah.
Not good, guys.
He has a broken leg too, don't he?
Huh?
Is it a broken leg or?
Yeah.
How's he able to play with a broken leg, or is it just
not broken all the way through? It's fractured, but
okay.
I didn't get to watch that game last week, but I have a coworker who is an Indy fan and said the dude just can't move. He just cannot move. So,
and that's part of Daniel Jones's appeal.
Yeah,
is that rushing upside.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to fight through.
Yeah.
Now, I will say he still scored 20 fantasy points in this league.
With his arm, because Alec Pierce is amazing.
Which you never would have thought you were like, depending on his arm, Daniel Jones was going to be good. He outscored Bo Nix. I mean, Bo Nix only had 18.5 so against Washington, whereas Daniel Jones had 20 against Houston. So, like, the hell.
He also played at home this week. He plays on the road in Jacksonville. Daniel Jones on the road has not been. I mean, he's done decent, but typically at home he gonna produce. But away,
you're right. He's become the new Jared Goff.
You might.
He's like the new Jared Goff. He's good at home and can't play away, sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and this kind of plays into Keenan's question there at the very bottom of the chat too. Any concerns with JT and his schedule? No, because if he's hamstrung in any kind of way like that, they're going to keep feeding JT. JT's already proven to be matchup proof. and this could give him a handful more carries a game,
Yep.
I am not worried about JT.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've been feeding JT. So and they're pushing. I mean, they're going for it this year. They have no reason to pull back. So God, just looking at JT's numbers on the season, it's ridiculous.
It is number one running back in fantasy in most leagues when the second round.
It's insanity, dude.
This league I'm in right here is showing number 2. Who would be ahead of him? Christian McCaffrey?
Oh, either him or Devon Incher.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey. So McCaffrey and then JT.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's McCaffrey.
Yeah, McCaffrey number 1 in this league that I'm looking at.
Gibbs is 3. I'm looking. It's just a PPR league.
Yeah, I mean that's what this is. This is our roll tide league, Kyle. It shows McCaffrey, then Taylor, and then it's got to be Gibbs, right? So
I'm Redux, but yeah, McCaffrey. Gibbs is 3rd after Taylor. Achan's 5. I don't know who number 4 is.
4 might be Javonte Williams. No, he's number 7. Who would be up at the top there? Trying to remember. Who?
Is it Bijan Robinson?
Yeah, it's Bijan.
Yeah, there you go. I was like, who am I missing here? So yeah, Bijan.
And your boy Javonte, he's 7, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. Considering where people got him in the draft, being the number 7 running back is dang good, dude. He's performing consistently too. He's had a couple of down games, but who hasn't?
Right.
Huh?
I said yeah, right.
I mean, even Jahmyr Gibbs had down games. Got a couple down games.
Somebody say this. Do y'all feel Jahmyr Gibbs is slightly inconsistent at times?
I mean, who isn't? And that fluctuation, like the problem is he has too many of those games where he's scoring like he's consistently at like the 14 to 18, right? Like he does pretty consistently there, maybe even up to like 20. So we'll say like 15 to 20, but then he gets those where he's up in like the high 20s and the mid 30s, and that one where you got like 55 points, and it's just like, oh my God, that's almost where we expect him to do every game, because it feels like they are just giving him the ball all the time. It's like he is the offense.
Yeah.
I feel like Jahmyr Gibbs is kind of a reincarnated version of Kamara in his prime. He's a lot, maybe even more reliant on passing work than a lot more of the top running backs are. So, and that also results in a little bit more volatility in the, like Corey was kind of saying, the 15-point range versus the 55-point range. Like, whereas JT has been 25 to 30 almost every week. So I think the passing game specialists like that tend to be a little more volatile.
Yeah.
I guess I hadn't realized Christian McCaffrey and how consistent he has been this year, which is silly because I have him in 2 leagues. So you would have thought I would have been paying attention to that a little bit more. But that guy is definition of consistent.
Yeah.
When he's healthy, he's there, man. You're talking like, other than one game where he got 9.8, he hasn't scored less than 17 and a half. And averages, I would say he's averaging, oh God, like 24. Like this guy is just nuts.
It's also the healthiest he's been in a few years.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And his bad games against the Texans.
Yeah, his rush defense is no joke.
That is just wild, man. He's crushing it out there. So good for him. I mean, he's been going, he's 29 there. I wonder how long he can keep it up. How long can his career go? Because he's had 2 seasons where he finishes the number 2 running back. He's had 2 seasons where he finishes the number 1. He's had a season at number 10. That was his first season in the league with Carolina. And he's sitting at number 1 right now. The only seasons that he hasn't finished that high when he played 3 games, 7 games, 4 games, and of course he's fishing down like the 50s and 60s there. So, I mean, this dude just keeps going. If he plays, 16 plus games, I mean, he's finishing in the top 2 every time. And he's 29 years old, and it doesn't look like he looks like he hasn't missed a beat. But
so, let me ask you this: who retires first, McCaffrey or Derrick Henry?
So my guess is
Henry's
Derrick
forever.
Henry. Here's my guess is it's Derrick Henry, and here's why. And I could be wrong here, but I feel like Christian McCaffrey has essentially missed 3 full seasons in there. It feels like. And I feel like this year he almost looks refreshed because he sat out for so long. And so I wonder if that's almost making his career longer. Plus, I feel like he doesn't take those big up the middle, just huge hits like Derrick Henry just getting, but he's also not human. Kyle, the more I talk about it, the less I'm confident that Derrick Henry will ever retire. He might be coming out of the old folks home, being bussed down to the thing. They'll wheel him out there in his wheelchair. He'll stand up, run that ball, just stiff arm everyone on his way down, being that grumpy old man. Get off me, son, and just make it all the way to the end zone. He's already 31 though. He's 2 years ahead of McCaffrey. So I think Derrick Henry retires first.
I can see that, yeah.
Pending injury from CMC.
In 3 years, 4 years?
I think one more major injury to CMC, he's done.
Like I'm almost certain Henry will retire first. I was being a little bit facetious with the questions because Henry is
not human.
So yeah, but I think you're right. I think, like I say, he missed 3 whole seasons. I mean, hell, he went to Europe and got his hammy. Was it his hammies he got fixed?
Yeah,
or whatever. Like maybe everybody needs to go get hamstring implants or whatever he did while he was over there.
Do you know what Derrick Henry's highest finish overall or position rank was? The highest he's ever finished in a season at his position?
Henry?
Yeah.
I'm going to say
number 2.
I'm going to say 4.
Oh, guys, it was 3. Look at you.
Oh.
He's never finished higher than 3. He's finished at number 4 2 times, including last year. So in 2022 at Tennessee, he finished at number 4, and then in 2024 with Baltimore, number 4 overall. So, yep. But if we were playing, Price is Right style, then Brandon, you win. So there's that.
No, Price is Right style is.
Oh, that's right. You were
over.
Yeah, you underbid. So sorry, Brandon, you suck. Washington fan. Jahmyr Gibbs has been in the top 10 every year so far.
Got these Kansas City refs out here.
Gibbs was the number 1 overall last year, in case anyone was curious.
I thought it was.
He was one of the only top running backs that even played Week 18. That's why.
Who I thought was number 1 last year?
He played 17 games last week.
Really?
Yeah, he was one of the only ones that played that last week.
Well, I know we're talking about running backs. Who was the number 1 receiver last year? Was it Puka?
It was Chase, wasn't it?
I think it was Chase.
Okay.
Pretty sure Chase was number 1.
Which I thought
JSN or Puka should be the number 1 this year. Should be.
Chase was number 1 last year. He's sitting at number 5 this year. Chase was the person I had chosen, like number 1 overall this year. Everyone was asking me, like, who's your number 1 overall player?
He still produced, yeah.
If Joe Burrow hadn't have been hurt all season, then Jamar Chase would be.
He would have repeated for sure, number 1.
Jamar Chase is a stud. To do that with Joe Flacco as his quarterback, and not even that whole time, Joe Flacco wasn't even his quarterback the whole time Burrow was out, and to still perform like that, fantastic. Yeah, I think he had a couple games in there with Jake Browning. That's probably his 8.9 and 7.3 point games. Jeez, so bad. But also he had to sit out that one game, so he's also a game behind everybody because he got suspended for spitting on that guy. So
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so he had to sit a week, and he's still the number 5 wide receiver. So that's how good that guy is. Just FYI.
Ridiculous.
And he only had 4.6 points against Cleveland that week 1, where we found out Cleveland had a good defense.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, by the way, Cleveland has a good defense. So, also, if you're hanging out with us right now, I know you might be shopping for Christmas presents because that's coming up quick. Go to fsan.shop. We've got some fun shirts in there. We got some Christmas stuff. We might even have Christmas ornaments. I think we have Christmas wrapping paper. We got some different stuff in there. Use code FFCK15 for 15% off all your orders. We got some funny shirts and whatnot in there too. We got Bo Nick shirt in there. We got a couple JJ shirts in there. Yeah, so go in there and take a gander. Kyle, control yourself, man.
I'm just barely managed to get the mute on before my
I
head.
know. I was actually quite impressed. I was like, "Oh, here it comes!" And then
I was like, "Oh, vinegar strokes!" Click.
Guys, does no one else have questions about their fantasy? Everyone is feeling so confident.
I got a question at the bottom. It looks like.
You know what I want to know? I have a question. Where the hell is Albert?
Yeah, Albert. Yeah, the world must be ending out there. I haven't looked out my window in a while. But this is definitely the slowest we've had the chat all year, and everyone feeling confident apparently, but the only one that Albert hasn't been in. So now I'm kind of worried. All right, let's see. Jared says Harvey Walker. I'm gonna guess Judkins, Monongai. You got to start 3. I'm spinning out on this. Start playoffs this weekend. Oh, starting playoffs this week on week 14 with all the buys. That sucks. Honestly, that sucks real bad for some people. Yeah. So out of these 4, you gotta sit one. Which one are you sitting?
Monongai for me. The other guys are basically guaranteed their touches as the number ones on their teams. Monongai, it's a split. I started to say it's a split. Now I do that. I think is 6-7, even though I didn't want to. But he's not guaranteed his touches. He's very touchdown dependent.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've kind of talked about the Green Bay matchup not being great. It's not a good matchup for that offense. I don't think they're going to get a lot of scoring opportunities against Green Bay. Their rush defense.
Who do they play this weekend?
Huh?
Walker plays Atlanta. Because I was also thinking the same thing. I was like, well, that's a split there too, in a way.
Walker's numbers have been climbing upward. He's trending in the right direction.
Better matchup.
And a better matchup.
They'll be in scoring position more often.
Yes.
That's my tiebreaker.
Yep, 100%.
But yeah, we've talked about that Bears offense, and ain't nobody trustworthy there.
No.
And if you guess between Swift and Monongai, you'll make the wrong choice.
But Harvey and Judkins are definitely must starts.
Oh yeah.
I
agree. But yeah, I'm sitting Monongai here. Brandon, did you agree on that?
Yeah, I agree. I was early on. I know Charbonnet was getting more, but he wasn't getting more touches. He was getting the touchdowns. But I think lately
he's bolting some touchdowns. But yeah, the split's not nearly as even as it was.
Yeah, I think Walker's getting majority of touches now. So definitely go him.
Yeah, he's got receiving upside. Monongai does not have receiving upside.
Too. Yeah.
I'm looking up Charbonnet real quick. I'm wanting to see. I mean, that last game, Charbonnet actually got one more carry than Walker, but got 0 receptions. Walker had 3 receptions on 4 targets. I mean, that's easy points.
Yeah.
Well, they were also whooping Minnesota the whole time.
True.
Yeah.
Charbonnet got a little more work just because they had such a lead. But when the game's on the line and things matter, Walker's their guy now, man.
Yeah, I mean, the week before that at Tennessee, I mean, it was lopsided in Walker's favor.
Yeah.
The week before that against the Rams. Yeah, I mean, it's Walker's still the number one there. Sharps eats into it a little bit, but that's every backfield at this point.
Yeah.
That Bears, that seems like a 1A, 1B at this point. I mean, that's tough. You don't got a 1-2 there. So
yeah.
Cool. So maybe you don't have to spin your wheels so much. Don't spin out on it, man. Don't think about it too long either, because set it and forget it. Don't play with it too much. Don't overthink it. You'll screw yourself.
The more you look at it, the more you'll overthink it. Trust me.
And just know,
Same.
it still could be wrong. Anything can happen. So
Somebody could get hurt.
don't kick yourself. Oh my God, yeah. Don't even want to think about that. Someone getting hurt, like I'm on Raw or something, get hurt right off the bat, get you 0 points.
That one broke my heart.
Dude,
That was painful.
very,
That
very.
That one broke my heart.
is pretty bad. All right. So are you starting Kyle, if you were starting a flex play?
Stand by. Albert's finally in the house. Thank you.
What?
I must have
We said his name 3 times and he pops in.
Yeah,
What are the odds?
I
Like
literally
Beetlejuice.
summoned you, Albert.
That was weird, Albert. We were just talking about you.
Albert.
Or he's been here the whole time, hanging out, and just hadn't said anything. And he's like, "Fine, I guess I'll say something." He's like with his family, trying to listen with his headphones in, and he's just like trying to live a peaceful life. And here we are, like, where the hell is Albert?
No lurking on us, man. That's
okay. Before I get over my question, I have the number 1 claim, 12-team PPR, 10-3. I have Kyron. Do I use a claim for Quorum? I've been holding it to pick up a running back if there's a major injury.
I like if you got the spot for it, I like the handcuff going into the playoffs.
I do as well.
He's been playing well when he gets his chances, and so I think he could do a pretty nice little replacement for Kyron if he got full workload.
Yeah, I hate that you have to spend that number 1. And I think it's a safe. I think it's a smart move. I do.
Yeah.
I just think that you have to.
Unless it's somebody. I don't know who the top waiver wire ad will be this week. I guess depending on team need, but
if I'm holding Kyron going into the playoffs, number 1 waiver claim for me is Quorum.
Yeah.
I guess my question is, like, is anyone else going for Quorum, or can you just pick him up after waivers run?
I don't know about taking a chance though, because if you don't get him,
I think somebody else might pick him up for 2 reasons. One, he's been getting a handful of carries. If someone has an emergency, you can plug him in and get a few points. 2, if you get people that play with someone like you who would pick him up just so Chase can't get him.
That sounds like something I would do. Yeah.
So yeah, I would absolutely grab Quorum there.
Yeah, and it's a 12 team, so I could understand that. Oh dang. Let's see. Drop Sean Tucker for Chuba or Quorum. Oh yeah, for Chuba for sure.
Grab Chuba there.
Yeah.
It's looking like it's going back to a split.
Chuba looking pretty decent.
Chuba looked pretty good. I almost feel like they let Dowdle keep the starting job for a while just because maybe they were for Chuba to get 100% healthy or something. I don't know. But they finally we got 2 good running backs. Let's use them both instead of wasting one.
Yeah.
I think they're going to ride the hot hand. I think it's going to be an annoying backfield.
Be very annoying, but I do think even if they're riding a hot hand, both running backs will get quite a few touches each game. So yeah, it sucks for Dowdle because everybody thought they had another workhorse all of a sudden, and now they're back to splitting. But in a pinch, Chuba's a nice flex.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good playoff schedule too. At least the first 2 games, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alex says first time here, checking it out. Appreciate you hanging out with us, Alex. If you have any questions, just hit us up, and we are here for another 10 minutes to answer your questions, just hanging out. Kyle, I got a question here. Would you start in a flex position Cortland Sutton, DeAndre Swift, or Chris Godwin?
Sutton. I don't hate the Las Vegas matchup for Sutton. I know we've seen Troy Franklin quite a bit of the year. We've seen Pat Bryant last week get a bunch of targets, but like Las Vegas is a decent enough matchup, and Sutton coming out of a pretty big game last week, it just kind of proves Nick hasn't forgot about him. I like that.
Okay.
Godwin, I don't know. He looked all right last week, but Ibuka's the go-to.
Well, Godwin dropped that touchdown pass. I mean, hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it.
Ibuka's the go-to, and then Bucky being back, they're going to run a lot of that offense through him.
Yeah.
Especially with Baker being banged up.
Bucky looked good.
They'll use Bucky quite a bit. Who's the other one you said? I blanked.
I think he said Swift.
Swift.
Oh, Swift. Yeah, we've talked about the Green Bay matchup.
Yeah, now last time
the Monongae split.
Now Cortland Sutton, last time we played Las Vegas, only had 5.9 points.
Okay.
Does that make you feel better?
That was that matchup.
Huh?
Different game. That was a different game.
Okay, so that doesn't make you nervous.
Nah, not out of that group. He makes me the least nervous out of that whole group.
Yeah, I agree. I think the matchup there looks pretty nice. I like that. Oh god, that league looks absolutely horrid. I'm gonna get killed in there. That league. Oh. Let me see if I got any other lineup questions to get you thinking about here. Jalen Hurts or Daniel Jones? The matchups. Daniel Jones playing against Jacksonville. Jalen Hurts playing against the Chargers. That's harder than it should be.
I think you got to go with Hurts.
Yeah, Hurts. Yeah.
Like the matchup's tough, but at least we know he's healthy.
Yep.
Daniel Jones makes me real nervous right now.
Yeah, he does me too. And I mean, one wrong hit, he could be knocked out of the game and really screw you over.
And if he's already not moving well and he's slower, makes him an easier target for sacks, right? So it's like he could literally get the rest of that leg broke off anytime.
I agree. I think I have to throw you one here, Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to come to you because I don't want any bias here.
Okay.
So, would you start Brenton Strange, Juwan Johnson, or Mark Andrews?
Ooh.
Andrews probably has the best matchup.
But Brenton Strange has quietly been putting together the last 2 weeks. I was looking at him earlier today. Let me get him pulled up. I think he's had at least, was it 7 targets I saw he had like last game or something like that? I mean, he had 5 targets in week 12, 4 targets in week 13. I mean, for a tight end to get 4 to 5 targets, I can't get mad at it. Mark Andrews.
He had 6 targets last week, but he only produced 8.7 points.
6-7, but up and down, you know. Juwan Johnson. I'm going to go Brenton Strange, and I'll tell you why. They're playing at home. His last 2 weeks has been good. I expect him to at least get 4 targets. He scored a touchdown on the last one. He went 3 for 45 and then 5 for 93. I could predict that he'll go 4 for like 70. Possibly get a touchdown. That at least gets you 10 to 12 points. I can't be mad at that from a tight end.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you. What do you think, Kyle?
Yeah, I'm on Strange too.
Yeah, I know you like some Strange.
I like a little Strange from time to time.
Strange things in your life, Strange.
All right, last one here for you. At flex, Chris Godwin or Devin Neal?
Neal.
Yeah, they them two play each other too. Yeah, I'll go Neal.
Yeah, I think I'm there with Neal too. I like the matchup, and Kamara's still out, right?
Yep.
Like, because I thought they might be saying Kamara might be back. I am gonna look that up really quick because I feel like people are gonna be asking about Kamara. There, I don't see any sort of update. I thought I saw an update to where he could be back, but no. Let's just expect Kamara to be out. So, all right, we got Scobie over here.
Yo,
Scoboy saying, "Yo, what teams do y'all like?" I think that's pretty obvious. Though I guess I am wearing a Bucks jersey, but I'm a Baker Mayfield fan, not a Bucks fan. So
yeah.
And then
How about them Cowboys? So
we got our Cowboys gear here. Okay, Alex, I need to pick up a running back since Vidal ain't gonna do anything this week with Omarion back. True. PPR choices are Chubb, Samson, Wilson, P. Ryan, or Bam Knight. I know it's ugly, he says.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because Josh Jacobs probably going to be back.
Trey Benson comes back, I believe. But if he
does
doesn't, keep an
he?
eye on Bam Knight.
Even if he doesn't come back, the Rams are a terrible matchup for Bam.
Yeah.
This is tough.
I
wanna go
think
maybe
I think you have to go Chubb
because he scored. Yeah.
just for the touchdown possibility. Wilson, Samson, they're not going to get touches. P. Ryan might, but only if they get a lead on Buffalo. It's a good matchup. I don't think they get a ton of touches. He gets a ton of touches without a lead. Bam Knight and the Rams, that matchup's bad. So I think you go with Chubb and pray for a touchdown.
Yeah.
I hate this. I think that's gross, but I think I've got to say Chubb too. Sad, dude. Sad. That is really ugly. But yeah, I think Chubb's probably got your let's see. Schoolboy says the Brandon guy on the bottom is Jane Daniels coming back soon from bad arm injury. Very happy about that. You think he's coming back?
I mean, they say he's scheduled to play week 14. I think they said week 14. Do I personally want him back? It's hard. A part of me wants to say, yeah. I mean, if you can play. I mean, I don't want to have that mindset, but also in the same sense, understand the NFL is a business, so it might be better so that we don't have a repeat of RG3 to sit him.
Yeah.
But if you don't feel this O-line is going to hold up, then I wouldn't even. Because here's my next thought. If we do bring him back, well, hell, I only want him to play like 2 games. You don't need to play the last game of the season. And part of me's like, I mean, finish strong, but then also it's kind of like playing. Also, we got to think about the draft pick, So to answer your question, do I think he's coming back soon from that arm? He wasn't placed in IR, so I do think he's going to play week 14. I do. But
yeah, it says he's not cleared for contact yet.
Okay, yeah.
So the week 14 status is delayed, but
okay.
That he hasn't been ruled out for it yet.
Yeah. So
I don't see a reason for them to bother bringing him back this year.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I see both sides, but I'm also like,
Yeah, I'm not a fan of bringing him back. I think that would be a bad decision. Just don't even take a chance on it. You're what, 3-9 right now? No. No reason to.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Yeah, choices are bad. In this 12-teamer, I need a W to clinch playoffs. Woo, good luck to you, man. Good luck. All right, let's see. Jared says there's a guy in my league hurting at tight end. Strange is on the waiver. Would you grab Strange on the waiver to keep him out of the hands going into the playoffs? Yes.
Absolutely, I would.
That's exactly what I would do.
Absolutely.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Absolutely. Yep. So I would do that because Strange is good. I mean, he's performing. You don't want someone else to get that, and then that's absolutely a good move. So I like that. So, all right, guys, that takes us up to our 10 o'clock quitting time. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. There are other shows on the network throughout the week, so come back to our YouTube channel and check us out. Kyle and I do have a Boom Bust show dropping this week. Kyle, what day of the week does that even drop on? Thursdays. Check out our Boom Bust show and get some booms and busts for the week. Brandon, appreciate you joining us tonight.
As always.
Yeah, gotta love it. Even when you do wear your ugly ass shirt. But
just this time last year, I was riding high. This year, I would have thought I was riding high. I expect a little bit of disappointment. So I think the third year we'll be back to start.
Right. Having a little sophomore slump there.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was nice to see McLaurin perform well, though. That was nice to have him come back and do his thing. So, yeah, let's see. We got one more in here. I just want to get this on here. I'm thinking Debo or Zay because Stefan is out. So, probably Debo.
Yeah, Debo. I ain't doing nothing with Zay.
No, Zay is not trustworthy.
Not until tomorrow proves that he can walk and chew gum again.
Yep. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us. Good luck this week. Definitely hit up the other shows on the network throughout the week, and good luck to you.
We're getting them dubs.